overall differences does play a much bigger role in gameplay when it comes to NBA Live Mobile Season 10 compared to previous versions of the game. And I myself has noticed this a lot when it comes to Rise of Fame. You can see now my opponents are getting up to 86 overall. My team is nowhere near that, with its best being 72 overall. So I'm getting slightly less points. And to be honest, I'm surprised I keep getting promoted. But here we are, we're in All-Star 2. And the promotion is going to get harder and harder with this mode. It's similar in leagues as well, because you do want to be playing against the hardest opponents to get more and more points. How can you actually increase your overall? Well, just simply put, you need to get better players. And the best players in the game at the moment are going to be iconic players. Now, there are two ways which you can go ahead and get them. Number one, through events. You can see we've got the Feast event at the moment going on. You got 100 overall masters. You can get them through that. However, there is a very simple way, and it is through using these core sets over here to essentially use them like trade up sets in Season 9. Because you will start off with these uncommon players you get through exchanging some training XP, and every single time you get a duplicate, you will get some rare coins instead. Those rare coins can be used to get rare players, and then every single time you get a duplicate rare player, you will get 3 of the epic coins, which again can be used on this pack to get yourself a random epic player. And if you get a duplicate, you will then be able to get yourself some iconic coins, which can then be used to claim up some iconic players. Now, at the moment in the iconic store, you've got yourself a way of getting a guaranteed Pascal Siakam, Kyrie Irving, and Bam Adebayo for 60 coins each. Stephen Curry, you do need to purchase the arena pass, which is a bit tempting because Steph is my favorite player. And then you will need to spend an extra amount of these iconic points. Now it's saying 190 for me, and I swear it was a little bit less going back a few days, but you do need to purchase the arena pass with real money in order to even unlock that offer, or you can spend the 50 coins over here on this pack to get yourself a chance between the 389s, a Franz Wagner, and a Zach LaVine card over there. And I do believe when you get a duplicate of these, you get some special coins which can only be used to rank these specific players up. But this is a very good way at just simply increasing your overall bit by bit. If we go on the front court pack, if I open this now, I've got every single uncommon player, so I'm just going to guarantee myself a duplicate. As you can see, that turns into those rare coins. Once I've got 6 of them, which I have done at the moment, I open this pack. Again, I've got all of the rare players at the moment. Get myself a duplicate Brandon Ingram. That's 3 epic coins over there. I do only have 7 at the moment, but I could then open this pack and get myself a duplicate epic player, which I'm going to do just basically a massive pack opening and open up a bunch of these just to show you how easy it is to be able to get through all of this stuff. The only other thing training XP can be used for in the game at the moment is just simply ranking up your players, which to be honest isn't really that useful unless you've got a bunch of iconic players at the moment in the game. And I do know that those cost a ton of training XP to actually go ahead and upgrade, and you do unlock some chemistry with them, but that's kind of like next steps when it comes to this process. But just simply claiming up these duplicate players one by one is very tedious. However, it is going to become very useful as you go through the different NBA Tours events. And of course, as I mentioned, Rise to Fame, League versus League, it does help having a much better team, because when you've got a lower overall team, it does become very difficult shooting against some of those tough opponents. Getting steals as well is practically impossible. Blocks, the other teams, they just simply play around you way too easy. So I spent quite a lot of trading XP there to get myself a bunch of rare tokens. We can go ahead and just claim up a bunch of these ones. I actually got a new player, which I thought I had all of them, but there we go. We get Thomas Bryant at the center position. It looks like they've added a couple more into this pack, but we get another duplicate there. So we'll get ourselves some more epic coins. Sengun as well as a duplicate. I'm only at 5 there. We still need some more epic tokens, so I'll just open up some more of these backcourt ones. The only difference between backcourt and frontcourt is, of course, the different positions of players which you're getting from the packs. And I do recommend trying to get all of these players, because not only are you going to get duplicates every single time you get them, but also they'll help yourself out in NBA Tour where you do need, say, 5 players from a certain team. Just having a backlog of all of these uncommon players will be very useful with that. So we can get another 2 of these rare players. We get Harrison Barnes there. That's another duplicate. And then we get Kobe White over there. One thing I'm liking is the pack animation is a lot quicker in just simply getting through these packs. We get LaMelo Ball. It's going to give us 15 iconic coins over there. As I said earlier, you can either spend them on Siakam, Kyrie Irving, Bam Adebayo, or just getting a random one over here. And I'm just going to try my luck with a random one. This might be a little bit of a mistake, We'll get our first iconic player in NBA Live Mobile Season 10. It's going to be Franz Wagner, not the highest rated, so maybe next time I just go for the guaranteed outright and get myself, say, Kyrie Irving. But if we go into the team now, we've gone up 2 overalls to 74 rated as well, which is very useful. He fits in the team, and if I can just simply get myself a full iconic lineup, that will massively increase my team overall and help me in those Rise to Fame events. It is a little bit tedious just going through all of this stuff, but I do definitely think that it is worth it in this game, and considering it is just there, it is very useful to have. Now, extra ways of getting these coins, you can go into the different events because they do usually have some extra offers at the bottom to exchange trophies or whatever the event currency is for extra different rewards. So you can see this event was the first promo we had in Season 10. 4K of the trophies got myself 10 epic coins, or I could just simply exchange them for players outright. I didn't get enough trophies to exchange for any meaningful players, so I'm just simply going to get myself some epic coins with this one over here, and I could just keep doing that again and again and again, get myself a bunch of epic coins, use them to get those epic players, which are going to end up being duplicates because I've got all of them, and those will get converted into the iconic coins. Same with the Feast promo. You can see at the moment these are actually even better because they're on a half price discount compared to the tip-off promo where it's only 2k trophies for 10 epic coins over there. I can then go back into the core section. We've got ourselves some extra epic trophies. We've got tons of them now at the moment, so I can just keep rinse and repeat again and again and again, getting myself a ton of different trophies. I keep saying I've got all the players, but we just got another one, new one over there, Jaden Ivey with that one. So that's going to be useful for the Detroit Pistons NBA Tour event. Could go for a random iconic player, but I do kind of want to get a guaranteed Kyrie Irving and do some gameplay with him. So we'll just go back to the uncommon ones and get ourselves some extra rare coins to basically build up from the bottom. But these do work exactly the same pretty much as those trade up sets. Let me know in the comments down below whether you've managed to get yourself all of the iconic players so far in the game itself. I do know a lot of people that have been able to. I might be able to with all of the stuff that I've got saved up in terms of this training XP. And of course, I just spent all of those extra trophies that I got from the tip-off promo on those epic coins. I've been waiting to do this for a while, but I just haven't had the time to be able to record this. So I thought I'd just record it, share it with you guys so you can build up better teams. And of course, this is completely no money spent in doing all of this stuff, getting those training XP, just playing through different events, doing your daily objectives, very easy ways of just claiming up that XP. And then it's just rinse and repeat, doing the same thing again and again and again till you build up enough tokens to get up to those iconic players. So we'll get a new duplicate over there, Paolo Banchero, and we're up to 70 iconic coins to get ourselves a guaranteed Kyrie Irving over there. Very nice to see, and that will be a great addition to the team. Definitely going to be helpful in Rise to Fame and of course League versus League, so I'll definitely take that. But I'm just simply going to carry on doing this again and again and again, get myself Siakam, get myself Bam, and then maybe try and get myself Zach LaVine over here in this pack. So I'm saving a couple of tokens. But let me know what your team's looking like so far in NBA Live Mobile, and hopefully this video was a little bit helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.